Taylor Swift was actually just going to the studio in Nashville that day, but her decision to follow the wedding convoy she saw on the road caused Alex and Katie to experience the most unforgettable day of their lives. Sometimes the most beautiful moments aren't planned. On that hot Saturday morning in June, Taylor Swift left her house in Nashville to go to the studio. She had songs to work on for her new album and planned to spend the day working. As she drove, her mind was on music, on the melodies she was trying to write. At the same time, 20 kilometers away from the city, Katie Williams was waking up to the most important day of her life. Today, she was going to marry Alex Johnson. After a 5-year relationship, she was finally living that day. Katie had started listening to Taylor Swift when she was just 8 years old. She went to her first concert in 2010 and had been one of Taylor's most loyal fans ever since. She and Alex had even met at a Taylor Swift concert. During the 2018 concert in Nashville, Alex noticed Katie while she was singing. "I looked into your eyes when Love Story was playing and fell in love," Alex would always say. And it really was like that. They never separated after that night. Even the marriage proposal was with Taylor's song. Alex got down on his knees while our song was playing. Katie said yes through tears. It had become a joke between them. We couldn't have gotten married without Taylor's songs. Throughout the wedding preparations, everything was Taylor-themed too. The invitations had quotes from Love Story. Their first dance song was Enchanted. Even the cake was decorated with Sparks Fly lyrics. That morning, as Katie was putting on her wedding dress, her mother Sarah said to her, "I wish Taylor was here. She would be so happy." Katie laughed. "Mom, she's a world star with millions of fans. How would she know about my wedding?" The small church on the north side of Nashville, Saint's Chapel, was Katie's childhood dream. Her grandmother had married there. Her mother had married there too. Now it was Katie's turn. The ceremony would start at 3 p.m. By 2 o'clock, everyone was ready. The guest list of 150 people consisted of close friends and family. A small but intimate wedding. Just then, Taylor Swift was caught in traffic on Music Row in Nashville. She would normally take a different route, but that day she had taken a different path. The cars weren't moving. When she opened her window, she heard cheerful music sounds. There was a wedding convoy ahead. Decorated cars, flowers, horns. Taylor smiled. She always loved weddings, that happiness energy. When the traffic cleared, Taylor unconsciously followed behind the convoy. "Let me follow for a bit," she thought to herself. "Maybe I'll catch a nice view." 10 minutes later, they arrived at Saint's Chapel. Taylor parked a little away from the convoy. She put on her sunglasses and wore a hat. She just wanted to look out of curiosity. When the bridal car arrived, Taylor felt her heart racing. The wedding dress was very beautiful, and the bride looked very happy. That happiness was contagious. As Katie got out of the car, one of her friends noticed Taylor. "Oh my God, isn't that Taylor Swift?" she whispered. Katie turned and looked but couldn't be sure from a distance. "No, honey, she just must look similar." But her friend insisted. "No, Katie, I swear it's her. Why would she be here?" Taylor heard these conversations and smiled. She had been noticed but didn't want to run away. This was the couple's special day, and she wanted to be a part of it too. She approached courageously. "Hello," she said in a soft voice. "I'm Taylor. I followed you because you looked so happy." Katie's mouth fell open. Was this real? You're Taylor Swift," she stammered. "Yes," Taylor said, laughing. "And you're a very beautiful couple. Is your wedding today?" Katie couldn't speak. Her friends surrounded the area. Everyone was screaming. Alex came running. He couldn't understand what was happening. "Katie, what's going on? Who is this crow? Oh my God!" Alex also froze when he saw Taylor. Taylor turned to both of them. "Sorry, I accidentally intruded on your special moment, but you looked so happy that I couldn't resist. Congratulations on your wedding." Katie finally found her voice. "Taylor, you've been my idol since childhood. Alex and I even met at your concert." Taylor's eyes sparkled. "Really? That's so sweet," Alex asked courageously. "Taylor, this is going to sound crazy, but would you come to our wedding? I know it's very sudden, but..." Taylor stopped and thought. The studio could wait. This couple was very sweet and seemed very sincere to her. "You know what?" Taylor said. "Why not? But I have one condition." "Anything," Katie said excitedly. "Can I sing you a song?" Katie and Alex looked at each other, then turned to Taylor. "Yes!" Taylor got her guitar from her car. All the guests had gathered in the church garden. No one could believe what was happening. Taylor tuned her guitar and started speaking. "Hello, beautiful people. I'm Taylor. Today, I accidentally crossed paths with Katie and Alex. When I learned that their love story started with my songs, I was very moved. I want to sing them a special song. The crowd was going crazy. Taylor started playing Love Story, but she had changed the lyrics. Katie was a beautiful bride. Alex was her groom. They fell in love at my concert, under Nashville moon. And Katie said, yes, when Alex got down on his knee. This is their love story, as perfect as can be. Katie was crying. This couldn't be real. Alex was also listening with tears in his eyes. When the song ended, everyone applauded. Taylor called Katie and Alex over. I have a gift for you, Taylor said. She took out an envelope from her bag. These are handwritten love story lyrics by me, a souvenir from the concert where you first met. Katie covered her face with her hands and started crying. Taylor, is this real? I must be dreaming. It's very real, Taylor said, hugging her. And now you should continue with your wedding. I should go too, but I'm very happy to be part of an unforgettable day. Alex jumped in. No, please stay. You just changed our lives. Taylor stopped. The studio could really wait. Okay, she said, smiling, but on one condition. I'll sit like a guest too. This is your special day. When the wedding ceremony began, Taylor was sitting in one of the back rows. Katie smiled at her as she passed, and Taylor winked at her. Taylor's eyes also filled with tears during the wedding ceremony. This couple's love was so sincere. When the ceremony ended, Taylor stood up and applauded. When Katie and Alex became a couple, the first person they hugged was Taylor. Thank you, Katie whispered in her ear. You turned my wedding into a dream. This wasn't me, Taylor said. This was your love. I was just a witness. When the reception started, Taylor sang one more song. This time she sang, You Belong With Me, especially for Katie and Alex. When evening came, Taylor had to leave. I really have to go now, she said, but this day was very special for me too. I'm very happy to have met you. Katie hugged her one last time. Taylor, I'll never forget you. I'll tell this story to my children. And I'll never forget you either, Taylor said. You're a very beautiful couple. As Taylor left, all the guests applauded. No one would forget that day. 3 years later, when Katie and Alex's first child was born, they named her Taylor. When Taylor Swift learned this, she sent them a special letter and gift. Katie is now 28 years old and still Taylor's most loyal fan. But now she's not just a fan, she's also a friend. That day, Taylor taught us something, Katie says. Sometimes the most beautiful surprises come when they're not planned. Taylor had plans to go to the studio that day, but she chose us. This showed us the power of love and kindness. Alex also adds, our wedding was already perfect, but Taylor turned it into a legend. Now everyone talks about our wedding. Let this story remind you how valuable unplanned beautiful moments are.